Welcome back, 602 Row Show. This season is just about over. We have overnights, and then we have the special 3-hour season finale. Women Tell All was pretty much what we expected it to be. It's usually a mess. It was at least entertaining. But you're here for the fantasy. 5th place in 602 Row Show League, 81st place in Bachelor Nation. You're down to the final 3. You pick one. You pick one this week. Chose to drop it down from 2 to 1 just to get a little bit of a diversity in the lineups. Spoilers ahead. For me this week, obviously you don't want Zoe. Zoe's going to go home. They didn't give us a whole lot in the preview. There's not much there. But what they have given us is a lot of mixed up footage from the overnights episode and from the finale. The big thing is Grant's indecision, right? They've been pitching that the whole season. That's all that matters. But we do know who wins. So next week we've got in the bag. We know the finale. This week, the strongest connection to me seems to be still the one with Latia. They tried to throw a false flag in there with the Mormon thing and really didn't follow through with it on the edit. I think that is going to come into play in the finale. But for overnights, I think it's going to lead to some very pointed conversation. We've seen a little bit of her freaking out about him being intimate with other girls. I think she's going to submarine her points just enough to make Juliana the clear-cut pick. Juliana is my pick. I think this is where we're finally going to see that transition complete. Grant will kind of pivot away from Latia, and I think the issues he has in the finale is just coming to terms with the fact that he was all in on Latia and has now shifted over to Juliana. So give me Juliana, lock her in. If you are still chasing in your league, the edit that they gave on the trailer isn't pro Juliana, because they threw her some weird edit too. It's definitely not pro Latia. So if you're chasing someone who is rostered Latia quite a bit this season, they might go to her again, whether or not they're spoiled. I think it's probably likely Latia gets more screen time, but I think the negative, the anxious anxiety, questioning side of it will pull her points below Juliana. I expect it to be close. Juliana is my official pick. You do not want Zoe. But if you're taking Latia, I would love to hear kind of your projection for the episode. And really that's how you should be building your lineup is how do you think the edit for the episode is going to flow? And then you back into who you pick based on screen time and the edit, your narrative that you've chosen. We kind of talked about that at the beginning of the year. But hey, this has been a great season so far. Not really for the content, but for fantasy. The show's been a little rough. But overnights this week. 3-hour finale next week. That'll also be a pick one. Obviously, we're down to the final 2 girls. So you're almost out of time. You're almost out of time to make a difference in your lineups here. Let me know in the comments if you're going Juliana or Latia. If you haven't played our game Chain Link, it is free to play. If you like sports, it is literally that simple. Just pick a winner. It's free and it's fun. If you're seeing this Sunday, we do have a live show at 3 p.m. Arizona time for Dead Ball Dancing. We are going to be breaking down the March Madness bracket live as it rolls in. So hopefully we'll see you there. If you're seeing this episode Monday, you've already missed it, but it'll be cataloged and you can go back and watch it if you want. Evergreen content, at least until tournament starts on Wednesday. So thank you for joining me, 602 Row Show, and we'll see you next week. Good luck with your lineups.